all of his supporters who helped get him another term. He was at 7 o'clock and 30 seconds after the polls closed, he was immediately declared the winner.
He seemed surprised himself. It was finished that early. All right, let's go from Virginia to D.C. now. Mayor Muriel Bowser is speaking now, accepting a win once again. Let's listen in.
We're going to make homelessness in our city rare, brief, and non-recurring. And God darn it, we're going to close that D.C. General just like we did last week. We will continue to make historic investments in public education because public schools are still the great equalizer in our society. Sometimes it means that I'm going to ask people to do what's in the best interest of the District of Columbia, because that's the oath that I will take on January 2nd. Now, will you be with me? It means that we are going to double down and dig down in all 8 wards. I said it in Ward 8 4 years ago. I got to repeat it in Congress Heights when I made the biggest investment in an economic development project in Ward 8's history. And that's why we see unemployment going down. That's why we were able to close D.C. General. Now, it took 4 years. It did take 4 years. And by a heartbreaking coincidence, we closed D.C. General one day after Alicia Rudd's 13th birthday. We should have been celebrating her birthday, and she should have been doing the things that teenagers do. But because of your resilience, we won't put another child in that situation. So tonight is a celebration. We're celebrating the victory of Anita Bonds. Now, Anita Bonds is holding it down for a lot of people, right? She goes and she talks about housing, and she talks about her unique experience, a unique experience shared by thousands of African-American women right here in Washington, D.C. We're here to celebrate the victory of our warrior on the Hill, Eleanor Holmes Norton. And because of Eleanor's tenacity, and because we're going to take back our country tonight, we know that she'll be able to do even bigger things for us in the House of Representatives. And because we have so many D.C. residents committed to our equal citizenship, soon we will be the 51st state. Like many of you have had this experience. I just got this experience 5.5 months ago, because now I look at baby Miranda and I'm reminded of how precious each day is, how fast we grow, and how much love we have within us. And so there are many, many ways for us to give back to our city and convey the love that we share for one another. But let's think about our great city of Washington, D.C., and all the things that we'll be able to do in the next 4 years. For example, let's change the trajectory of African-American students, particularly our boys. Let's close the achievement gap. Let's stand up and fight for the children that don't have anybody to fight for them. You know why I get to stand here today? Because I had 2 parents that loved me, and no matter what, they fought for me and they protected me from the world. And that's why I have the strength and ability to stand here. What if every child had that? What if we could do that for every child? And in a city as prosperous as ours, we can and we will. Are you fed up with illegal guns like I am? Are you fed up with people like I am? When are we going to rid our city of illegal guns and demand that the prosecutors and the courts share our resolve to have safe neighborhoods? Are you with me? Yes. Because we are going to make sure that there are jobs and opportunity for everyone, and we demand safe streets in our city. And together with all of our neighbors, whether you have been here for 5 generations like us or for 5 minutes, I am your mayor. want to get it done together. Now, some of these things, as I mentioned, they could take 4 years, right, council member? And some of them might take 8. Are you with me? But tonight, we're focused on the next 4 years and what we will do together. I want to extend my congratulations to all the members of the council who were on the ballot. Let's give Chairman Mendelson a big round of applause. Let's give Councilmember Nadeau a big round of applause. And Councilmember Che a big round of applause. Kenyon McDuffie a big round of applause. And Councilmember Charles Allen, let's give him a big round of applause. Let me also congratulate Carl Racine on a big win. And I want to congratulate Councilmember Alyssa Silverman on a big win. Let's give Alyssa a big round of applause. But I got to talk about that Dion Reader. I got to talk about it because she ran an all 8 wards campaign. She went from 0 name recognition to 15%, and that's hard to do. So let's give Dion a big round of applause and thank her for adding to the conversation about making our city fair and equitable and demanding investments in all 8 wards. God bless you, D.C.
And there you go. There's the scene in Washington, D.C. tonight as Mayor Muriel Bowser accepts yet another term as the mayor of D.C.